The K-pop industry has once again been shaken by an unexpected and highly emotional moment when two BTS members, Jungkook and Taehyung V, were seen walking side by side at Incheon International Airport. But it wasn't just their rare public appearance together that sent fans worldwide into a frenzy. It was an intense hug between the two that sparked wild speculation about BTS's future and their relationship with their longtime agency, hybe. In the 38-second clip, Jungkook could be seen looking at Taehyung before suddenly stepping closer and pulling him into a tight embrace. Taehyung, who initially gave only a faint smile, appeared to hold back tears as he returned the hug, as if they were silently exchanging unspoken words. Fans filling the departure area screamed hysterically, while reporters were overheard asking, "Is this a farewell? What's happening with BTS?" Speculation about internal conflict between BTS and hybe resurfaced instantly. Rumors of growing tension between management and members have circulated for months, but this hug seemed like undeniable visual evidence. Many fans are convinced that the emotional embrace wasn't just a friendly gesture. It was a silent sign that both idols might be taking a major step that could change the future of the legendary group forever. An industry insider, who declined to be named, told local media that serious discussions have been taking place between several BTS members and hybe regarding their contracts after completing military service. Some members are reportedly unhappy with the way individual projects and group comeback plans are being handled. The airport scene happened just days after heated meetings took place, the source claimed. Others suspect this trip may be the first step toward a joint independent project outside hybe's control. Rumors intensified after a Korean entertainment blogger claimed that both idols had recently held virtual meetings with top US music label executives to discuss potential collaborations unrelated to hybe. Though unconfirmed, this report fueled speculation that BTS's bond with their agency could be fracturing. The atmosphere turned more dramatic when a reporter shouted, "Is this your farewell to BTS?" Jungkook responded only with a faint smile, patted Taehyung's shoulder, and said, "We just want to do our best, no matter what happens." The brief but loaded statement further fueled doubts that something serious was happening behind the scenes. hybe has yet to release an official statement about the viral moment. Previously, the agency insisted that all BTS members are committed to staying together as a group. That statement is now under scrutiny, especially as fans revisit past controversies regarding management's decisions to split time between solo activities and group comeback schedules. Industry analysts argue that tension is normal in long-standing, high-profile groups. But what makes BTS unique is the deep emotional connection between members and fans. When people see a hug like this, they're not just seeing two coworkers. They're seeing two brothers who might be facing a painful goodbye. One K-pop expert said in an interview, "The emotional scene at the airport felt like a mirror of BTS and ARMY's relationship. Strong, supportive, yet overshadowed by fear of loss." Fans on site described seeing Taehyung's eyes well up with tears as he whispered something to Jungkook before they walked toward the boarding gate. Nobody knows what was said, but it was enough to make many witnesses cry. Jungkook and Taehyung's departure leaves a heavy weight of hope and anxiety. Is this just a brief professional trip, or the beginning of a new path that leads them away from hybe, maybe even away from the BTS we've always known? The question lingers, unanswered, leaving millions of ARMY hearts in turmoil. As of now, the video of their airport hug has been viewed over 20 million times across platforms, proving its impact on global entertainment. All eyes are now fixed on the next move from these two beloved members. Will BTS remain under hybe's roof, or are we witnessing the first chapter of a change that could shake K-pop forever? One thing is certain. This airport hug will go down as one of the most emotional moments in BTS history, talked about by ARMY for years to come. While the emotional airport hug between Jungkook and Taehyung continues to dominate headlines globally, the situation around BTS grows more tense as countless rumors and speculations spread like wildfire. Until now, no official clarification has been made to calm the fans, and this uncertainty only fuels the drama surrounding this moment. Many believe the world might be witnessing one of the most emotional turning points in BTS's journey since their debut over a decade ago. an insider in Korea's entertainment industry revealed to Dispatch that the hug took place after a tense conversation in the airport's VIP lounge. According to the source, Jungkook and Taehyung were seen talking seriously, even arguing briefly with some management staff before heading to the departure gate. The atmosphere was heavy. There were serious looks, and Taehyung seemed frustrated at times, the source claimed. Moments later, the two idols embraced tightly, as if trying to calm each other before boarding the flight. To the US, netizens speculate that this trip isn't just for a fashion show, but possibly a crucial business meeting that will decide their future. Many fans believe the hug was a silent message to ARMY that something big, maybe even painful, is happening behind the scenes. Their eyes didn't look like two friends excited to travel. They looked like two souls about to leave something precious behind. One weverse user wrote, garnering thousands of replies in agreement. Rumors about hybe conflict have intensified. Recently, reports surfaced that hybe is crafting a new strategy for BTS post-military service, including a contract proposal allegedly not fully accepted by all members. This speculation has revived discussions about past cases where major K-pop artists left their agencies due to creative restrictions or management disputes. Could BTS be heading toward the same fate? Fans' emotions have reached a boiling point. Thousands gathered outside the airport holding banners reading "Stay Strong Taekook" and "We will support you forever." A fan present at the scene described the atmosphere as a mix of happiness, sadness, and tension you could feel in your chest. Many couldn't hold back tears when Jungkook and Taehyung briefly held hands before entering immigration, seemingly reassuring each other in silence. Global media outlets quickly picked up the story. Billboard, Rolling Stone, and even the New York Times described the moment as an emotional scene shaking the global entertainment industry. Analysts warned that if BTS truly parts ways with hybe, it could cause a massive ripple effect in the K-pop world. BTS isn't just a music group. They are cultural icons representing K-pop's global success. A bold move like leaving their agency would be one of the biggest stories in Korean music history. Still, many ARMYs choose to trust the bond between BTS members. They believe that whatever happens, Jungkook and Taehyung will never abandon their fans. That hug might be them asking us to stay patient because something big is coming, an international fanbase leader said during an X-Space live stream. Even so, anxiety remains high. Every post or update about Jungkook and Taehyung trends globally within minutes, showing how closely the world is watching. After their plane took off toward the US, cameras stayed fixed on the now empty departure gate. But the lingering question remained, have we just witnessed the farewell of two of the biggest K-pop stars of our era? Or is this only the start of a new chapter that will bring even bigger surprises soon? That airport hug has now become a symbol of uncertainty, tension, and unspoken love between BTS members who have always stood side by side through storms. But this time, the storm they face feels different, a storm that could change their history forever. The world can only wait, hearts pounding, eyes glued to every sign from these two beloved idols, known as taekook. After the news about Jungkook and Taehyung's emotional hug at Incheon International Airport shook social media, various speculations emerged claiming that the two were signaling a farewell from BTS and even possibly leaving hybe. However, after further investigation, there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, and several verified facts indicate that this news is merely exaggerated rumors. HYB's official representatives finally issued a statement to Korean media clarifying that Jungkook and Taehyung's trip to the United States was purely to attend a major fashion event, where both were invited as honored guests by a renowned international fashion house. There was absolutely no connection to contract discussions or their departure from BTS. We understand the enthusiasm of fans, but the speculations circulating are not true. BTS remains united, and all members are committed to future group activities, a HYB spokesperson stated. Sources close to BTS also denied any heated internal conflict, as widely reported. According to them, the members' relationship remains strong and supportive of each other, even amid their busy solo schedules. Jungkook and Taehyung's hug at the airport was simply a gesture of closeness and deep friendship after not appearing together in public for some time. They just wanted to comfort each other because the airport was crowded with fans and media, and the atmosphere was very emotional, said the source. Fans who were physically present at the airport also testified that there were no signs of farewell as described in the viral news. Many witnessed how Taehyung and Jungkook looked happy and relaxed after passing through the crowd, even waving warmly at ARMY before boarding their flight. That hug was a sweet moment, not a farewell, wrote one eyewitness on social media. These facts clearly show that rumors about conflict with hybe and the possible departure of Jungkook and Taehyung from BTS were simply exaggerated speculations fueled by online discussions. While the emotional moment at the airport sparked wild theories, the reality is that BTS remains solid as a group and has big plans for a full comeback next year after all members complete their mandatory military service. In conclusion, the viral news portraying Jungkook and Taehyung's hug as a sign of farewell is not true. There has been no decision made regarding their departure from BTS or any split from hybe. The moment was nothing more than a heartwarming interaction between two longtime friends reuniting amid their busy schedules. Fans are encouraged to be more cautious in believing unconfirmed information to avoid misunderstandings that could harm everyone involved, especially the idols who often fall victim to baseless rumors.